Hello everyone, this is Somojit Maji from Project Group 15. Our project is regarding the automation of smart street light. In this case, we have proposed a work is accomplished by using Arduino microcontroller and sensor that will control the electricity based on the night and objects detection. Firstly, it sends the intensity value of sunlight and send it to the system. If the received value is above the threshold level, then it will consider as a daytime and LED will remain off. If the received value below the threshold level, will consider it as night time. In night time, if it detects no object, then dim light will glow, and if detects any object, then high LED full of its maximum voltage will glow. Along with this, it will also count the total number of objects that will pass through the road and demonstrate it in the serial monitor. We can also add LCD screen to show the total number of objects. So this is the basic overview of our project. First, LDR will sense the light intensity, then it will transfer the data to Arduino. It converts the data into discrete values of range 0 to 123. After that, the particular value will be sent. If the value is less than threshold, then it will consider at night. If the value is not less than threshold, then it will consider it as daytime. Then the street light will be off. If it is night time, then the IR sensor will come into place. If the IR sensor detect object, then the light will glow with full intensity, that the analog value will be 255. If the IR will not detect, then the light will glow at a certain low intensity. In our case, we have assigned it to the 1/5 of the total voltage, that is 255 by 5. Along with the IR sensor also counts the total number of objects and show in the serial monitor. Then this cycle is repeated again and again. So here is the Tinkercad simulation of our project. This is the circuit diagram. Here we have used Arduino Uno board, a breadboard, a PIR sensor, that is motion detection, passive infrared motion detection sensor, a photoresistor, and bulb, and with this relay system it is connected with this AC source, and we have connected the bulb with this pulse width modulated signal and this ground. This PIR sensor is joined with this Arduino digital pin 2. This LDR is joined with analog pin A5, and thus all the phase are connected with this 5 volt. Now I will show the code. Firstly, I have declared 3 variables regarding the main points. This LED at 3, LDR at analog pin 5 A5, IR at 2. Then for this counter part, we have created 2 variable counter and this last state. We will explain this later. Then in setup, we have declared the LDR, LED and IR as input and LED as output. In the loop, firstly we will show the analog read of the LDR. Accordingly, we will see the environmental constant and select our threshold for day and night light. Then we will put the analog read of LDR into a variable LED LDR status. If the LDR status is less than 200, then it will consider as night time, and the LED will always glow with 255 by 5, that is 1/5 of the high voltage. Again, if the IR status is high, then the LED will glow with full brightness. Otherwise, if it is above the threshold level, that is above 200, then the bulb will not glow. Then for counting the number of vehicles, first we have initialized the digital reading of IR into the state variable, and we have firstly created this last status to be high. If the last status becomes low and the current status is high, then we will increase the counter and show it in the serial monitor. After that, we will update the last state to current state. So if now the current state is low, then this part is not initialized, but the last state is tend to low. Again, if when the current state is high, then this counter will increase, such that the serial monitor will show the total number of objects. Now let's start the simulation part. Now as the brightness is very low, then the system considered it at the night time. Now I am increasing the brightness, so as it is enough bright, so it is daytime, and this LED is turned off automatically. In the code, let's see if there is any object that pass. So if the object pass, then total object is counted. If there is night time, then LED will glow in dim state. If there is any object, so this will glow with high state, and accordingly increase the object, and after some time it will come to again dim state. So this is our project code and circuit diagram. Thank you.